Have you ever lost something in the ocean? You set your towel down, maybe your phone, your keys, then you go play in the waves. You're swimming, laughing, paying no attention. Meanwhile, the tide is just slowly creeping up the beach. Before you know it, a wave rolls in and crash. Your stuff is gone, swept out into the ocean. Now, the ocean has always been a place where things disappear. Ships sink, storms swallow sailors, lives vanish beneath the waves. But Revelation tells us something remarkable. One day, even the sea will give up what it's taken. The sea gave up the dead that were in it, and death and Hades gave up the dead that were in them. And each person was judged according to what they had done. Revelation, the sea often represents the place of chaos and evil, a realm where death seems to rule. But that's just it. Death, Hades, and the sea no longer rule. They cannot hide those called forth. What looks lost to us has never been lost to God. Revelation also tells us that when the sea gives up its dead, those who rise will stand before God in judgment. Each person will be judged according to what they have done. And John tells us in verse 15 that anyone whose name was not found in the book of life was thrown into the lake of fire. That is a difficult reality to sit with. I don't pretend it isn't. But perhaps that's exactly what this passage calls us to do. When we remember that one day every life will stand before God, it should shape what we do today. May it move us to pray more earnestly for those who do not yet know Christ. May it move us to speak the gospel with love, urgency, and boldness. There's something else happening in this passage that we must not miss. Death itself is not the final victor. Verse 14 says, then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. The lake of fire is the second death. The very power that separated humanity from life with God will itself face judgment. That reality should lead us to ask a personal question. Is my name written in the book of life? The good news of the gospel is that our confidence does not rest in the record of our deeds, but in the Lamb who was slain for us. Those who trust in Christ can know that their names are written in his book. And if that is true for us, it should also shape how we see the people around us. The book of life belongs to the Lamb, which means the most loving thing that we can do is tell others about him. The one who defeated death and offers life. One day the sea will give up its dead. The grave will give up its dead, and death itself will face a judgment. But today the Lamb still calls people to life. And we have the privilege of telling others about the one for whom the book is named.